Let's start with a really uncomfortable possibility.
Okay.
The idea that under enough pressure, almost anyone can be made to betray their deepest values.
Right. And in 1984, Winston's attempt to build this private world, of love and trust.
That becomes the very thing they use against him, the leverage to just, well, completely dismantle him.
Exactly.
And that emotional breaking point is really the focus of our deep dive today into George Orwell's 1984. We're here to pull out the most essential insights for you.
And what's so fascinating is that the party's goal is never just, say, political control. It's total psychological domination.
Getting inside the head.
Precisely. The core insight is how totalitarian power systematically attacks our intimate bonds. It isolates Winston, it undermines his whole sense of reality.
And then it uses his deepest fear to make sure he doesn't just comply, but he actually believes what they tell him to believe.
That's the terrifying part. It starts by destroying those private emotional connections.
Which, it raises a heavy question for anyone reading this, right? Is moral courage this stable internal thing?
Or does it depend entirely on having that social support, that private life that a system like this is designed to erase?
Winston's journey seems to suggest that if you take away that anchor, almost anyone will just drift.
Mm-hmm. And the mechanism they use to do this is terrifyingly efficient. We all know about the telescreens and the microphones.
Right, the constant surveillance. But the true horror isn't really the technology itself, is it?
Not at all. That's just the tool. The real result is internalized self-surveillance.
So people become their own watchmen.
Yes. You start to monitor your own expressions, your own spontaneous thoughts to avoid what they call thoughtcrime.
The ultimate low-cost form of control. The state doesn't need an agent in every room because the fear of being watched is everywhere.
It's always in your head.
And this connects so directly to our world. Think about it. How does knowing you're being tracked by cameras, by apps, even by peers online, how does that change what you say?
Or what you read, or what you even dare to search for.
You're constantly self-editing, and that's a subtle kind of power shaping your behavior. But I think the story's most profound truth comes when we look at their ultimate weapon.
Language.
Language itself.
This is where the system really, prevents rebellion before it can even start. Newspeak is designed to shrink vocabulary.
So that rebellious ideas literally can't be formed?
If you don't have the word for something, like freedom, can you fully even conceive of it?
And then you have doublethink. That's a concept everyone should really understand.
Oh, doublethink is the system of required contradiction. The party demands you hold two contradictory beliefs in your mind at the same time.
And accept both of them.
Right. For example, the party is infallible. But you also know the Ministry of Truth is constantly rewriting history, which proves they were fallible just yesterday.
The scary thing is that it works. It trains people to accept this purely political, flexible reality where the party is just never wrong.
So this makes you ask, what about our own world? How do slogans and euphemisms?
Things like collateral damage or enhanced interrogation, these sanitized terms.
How do they dull our moral judgment? They make horrific things sound almost benign, procedural.
And it's all held together by one last thing. Perpetual conflict.
Yes, that's vital. The party absolutely relies on perpetual war and this constant fear of outsiders to justify restricting everyone's liberties.
Which leads to a final thought we want to leave you with to sort of explore on your own.
How can we as citizens distinguish between genuine security needs and a manufactured panic that's just designed to consolidate power?
A tough question, and this book is full of them, these deep, uncomfortable questions about freedom and integrity, reflecting on that, on the psychological toll of self-censorship. Well, that's exactly what this deep dive is for.